Hare Krishna. The story of Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita. These are complete guidebook for our life and to make the right kind of choices. Because Mahabharata offers us all kinds of characters. To begin with, the Pandavas, who were complete righteous people, they were good people, and then the Kauravas were there, headed by Duryodhan, who was a complete package of negative qualities. Like he had anger, he had jealousy, he had worry, he never wanted to share, so that also we can see. Then we see the character of Dhritarashtra, who was completely blind towards his son. His love for his sons was so much that he could never see anything bad in them. Then Gandhari was not a character like Dhritarashtra, but somehow she also could not gather the courage to correct her sons. Then the character of Bhishma Pitamaha, who himself is such a strong personality, but his own promise that he will always take care of the Singhasan, of the throne of the Hastinapur, which stopped him from going against the ruler of Hastinapur. And when the king was Dhritarashtra and his son Duryodhan, whatever they did, he never became very strict with them. He could not. And then we see the character of Acharya Drona, who is the teacher of Pandavas and Kauravas both, and he had the weakness towards his son that he wanted him to get a powerful position in the court of Hastinapur. So that was his weakness. And then we see the character of Karna, who is a perfect gentleman. He is a very powerful warrior, and he has all the good qualities. But since he was deprived of his rights, so he became so selfish that when he was given favors by Duryodhan, who was actually using Karna, but Karna could never understand that, and he continuously kept on supporting Duryodhan, and he could never come out of that feeling that he should take the right decision and stop favoring and stop supporting Duryodhan. Then we see the character of Shakuni, who is such an evil planner that it's because of him only that Duryodhan was such a bad person. So the story of Mahabharata, it offers us the variety of personalities, and we can see all these personalities in our own family, relatives, and in society. And then one very important character, that is the character of Vidur, who was completely untouched by anything, and he always spoke the right thing, and he had the courage to speak the truth, but nobody listened to him. So we find all these characters around us. So Bhagavad Gita offers us so that we can also understand these characters, because until and unless we have a thorough knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will not be able to understand these characters and then identify these characters in our society, in our family, in our relatives, everywhere. And then once we understand, so then we will know that we should never become like Karna, who is himself very good, but then he could not stop Duryodhan from doing bad. And that's how it was the end of Karna also. So Bhagavad Gita is a complete manual. It's a complete guidebook which gives us all kinds of guidance to have a successful life so that we can make a correct choice in our life. And Prabhupada ji, he has painstakingly, he has translated every shlok, he has given the word meaning of every shlok, and then he has explained it also so beautifully that I don't think so that any one of us will have any difficulty to understand Bhagavad Gita and take the benefit of Bhagavad Gita. When we have Bhagavad Gita, and mostly in all the homes there is Bhagavad Gita, but the saddest thing is that the Bhagavad Gita is never opened. Because if the book is not opened, so then how can we think that we are going to be benefited from it? So I request everyone to open Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is Krishna himself. And Krishna has given us this guidance because of his immense love for us, so that we can understand the entire Mahabharata is a beautiful play which was designed by Krishna. Krishna is the director, and all the characters, whether it is positive, negative, they are all the personal people of Krishna who assisted Krishna to do this entire play, so that the human beings, the most highest creation, they can benefit out of it. So I request everyone to read Bhagavad Gita, and Prabhupada ji is there to help us out to understand, to make us understand Bhagavad Gita and apply in our lives. I hope everybody will make the choice of picking up Bhagavad Gita and making their life happy and successful. Hare Krishna.